Hi, welcome to another video example of how you will be accessing a new software. Today we will be looking at Prezi. You are going to be using Prezi in order to create a presentation for your end of the geometry unit project. As you can see here at the top, you are just going to open up another Google Chrome browser to access Prezi. You're just going to type in prezi.com and it should lead you to this home page of Prezi. You are going to get started by pressing the login button at the top right hand corner. Again, you will be provided with usernames and passwords by me, your teacher, on index cards. So here we go. We're going to log in. I'm going to use my own personal login to show you an example of how you can get started. So you are just going to type in your username and password and click log in. And it should bring you to your home page with your name in the right top corner. You are here, you can see that I already started one. Let me just show you, just to show you what I have done so far, and then we will go through and create a new one together so that you can get a step-by-step directions of how you can create your own Prezi. So this is what I've started already. We will start it again once I finish presenting what I have so far. So here is our title, Geometry in Our Lives, and my polygon, which none of you guys will have, was the circle. So here is my attributes slide. I have the attributes of a circle that has 0 sides, 0 angles, and this circle to the right is white, the color, and it is a pretty large circle. Then you have circles in our world. So here are some examples of where we see circles in our lives. And my first example was pizzas. Pizzas are usually in the shape of a circle, although there are different restaurants that are known for their square and rectangular shaped pizzas. The one that I can think of at the top of my head is Leo's Pizza. And that's actually all I have so far. So we're going to go back to my Prezis and we're going to create one together. So you're going to click on Create a New Prezi and it should open you up to a new tab. We wait for it to load. It does take a little bit of time to load, so you have to be patient. And here we go. This is the first image you will look at is to choose your template. There are tons of templates that you can choose from. I coincidentally chose this one right here just because it had a lot of circles and my polygon was a circle, but it is up to you to choose a template. These are just a few. If you click on more, there are a lot more templates that you can choose. So we'll just choose this one and then you click Use Template. So, as you can see on the side, these are all of your pages for your Prezi. Now, some of you, probably all of you, will not use this many slides. So, what you can do is as you are working and you realize that you are pretty much finished, you want to keep this last one because this is where it ties it all back together and completes your Prezi. So, you can edit your path and you can actually change where your a certain slide wants to go to, or you can actually remove a couple of paths so that you don't have that many to work with. Then you can press done when you're finished editing. You can always add more later, so don't worry if you've deleted too many. It's okay. That's why you should kind of complete your Prezi presentation before editing your path at all. So we're going to start with your first slide, and you're going to click to add a title. So you're going to add your title. It can be any related title to your project. I'm just going to use circles in, spelled that wrong, in our lives. So the audience knows that I'm going to be talking about circles. Then you can click slide number 2, and that'll zoom in to your number 2 slide, and this will be your, well, my attributes slide. And I like to use bullet points in presentations so that they can be quick little points. So here we go. As we know, circles have 0 sides, 0 angles, and you can always change the color of the font. You can also change the font to different cool fonts. And then you can also insert. So you can insert an image. These will all be saved from your Britannica School Encyclopedia, where you will be finding your pictures from there. I don't have a picture that I want to insert yet, but I can insert some symbols and shapes, and at the bottom here are shapes. It doesn't have all shapes, it only has 3, but it does have a circle, so if your polygon is a rectangle or a triangle, you're in luck. So I'm going to insert a circle. I can make it bigger, and I can change the color of it to whatever I want. Let's do green. So then I can add in some attributes that it's green. And it is about, it's a small, and it's small. Then I'm finished with this. I'm going to add attributes of circles. Then I'm going to go to slide 3, and I'm going to add in where we can find circles in our lives. I'm going to put, here are some examples of where you can find circles in our lives. Okay, this is just an introduction to your next part where you will be inserting images and pictures of real life objects where you can find your polygon in your life. So and then we will add, I have an example of where you can find a circle, bike wheels. So then this is where I'm going to insert an image, and this is an image that I have found earlier and saved into my documents, and I'm going to add a bike wheel. So I'm going to get this out of the way, and I'm going to make it bigger. You can click it, and the corners, just click it and drag to make it bigger. You can make it bigger and smaller. Make it a little bit bigger. This is where your main image is of this slide, and I'm going to write bike wheels. You're just going to write a little caption about the picture that you have, are in the shape of a circle. Okay? Extend that. Here we go. Then, let's say that that's the end. It's really not, but this is just an example, and I have showed you the ways you can use Prezi and insert images and shapes and text, how you can change the font and the size. And that'll be the end of your Prezi presentation. So then you can just, if you press exit, since this is all online, if you press exit, it'll automatically save it for you. You can wait for it to save, and then it'll load your presentation here, and then you can take a look at it for yourself when it has finished loading. We'll wait for it to load. Okay, here we go. Circles in our lives. Here's our first slide, and our second slide, and our third slide. There you have it, a brief introduction and step-by-step directions of how to use Prezi. Thanks for watching.